Want a shirt or hoodie themed after this channel? Visit the link in the description to get your own. Ooh, mail's here. Thanks for the rebound, paper ladies and paper gentlemen. Hungry for more? Good, cause Baron O' Big Mouth whipped up a little bread and butter. Although the motif is Mario once upon a time, it's not just him that gets the crowd cheering. A story is only as good as its characters, and the Paper Mario trilogy runs the gamut straight through the epilogue. I admire the passion that was poured into the souls that make up this line of fables. They're hard to rank, but not hard to love. Almost set for takeoff. Let's rid ourselves of the pesky disclaimers. I'd like to honor as many new faces as possible this time around. So any main series staples I've previously celebrated during 2015's Mario and Luigi month are respectfully excluded. Can't have Bowser and Luigi eat up the top 2 spots before we even begin. Let's go! It's not easy keeping up with Bowser. Whenever God knows how many tons of muscle and drumsticks are burned in vain trying to take down the Jumpman, the inevitable blow-up has to hit somebody. And since Mario wears the status quo like he would a chastity belt, ooh darn, can't be hitting him. So how's about letting Granny take all the torment? I wasn't very shocked to see how much I ended up liking Cammy Koopa. You gotta be quite the charmer to qualify as Kamek's storybook counterpart. Was a new face even necessary? Yes? Yes, please? Although she's done her fair share of lackey labor, Cammy's most fondly remembered as Bowsy's metaphorical whipping bitch. Despite her efforts to maintain the role of royal advisor, it always ends with her right at the ass crack of his crustinesses, shit-headed snipes, and aimless pissy fits. Torture of the innocent isn't my preferred flavor, but I've totaled a fair share of rufflecopters reading through these exchanges. Every scene these two end up sharing is finely aged cheese, wrapped up in gold foil. No doubt thanks to Bowser's 10,000 feet over the top super bitch tantrums and Cammy's priceless reactions. It's a reason to praise, but also the reason she's so low. By and large, she's a running joke, and although it seldom gets old, can't help seeing the figurative cone of shame around this knuckly head. There's one more whittled detail. The punching hag's been missing in action for 13 years, and with the 2 big fat middle fingers thrown her way in the 2010s, something tells me she was wheeled off to the nursing home. I mean, fuck, man. She could have been a tad senile, but have some respect. Hey, you know, I'll go visit her. I miss that old fogey. Can I just quickly say how much I enjoy when a creator goes that extra mile? On foot, in car, atop a fucking Taiwanese Pegasus? Don't care how they clear the distance. I love them for it. Thousand Year Door ran its mile about 24 times. Nah, you didn't have to. Thank you, though. Cammy already gave me enough reason to believe someone strived for consistent laughs. But when it comes time to talk about Flavio, whew, you know that one person that's nothing but a lying show-off douchepecker? But for paper God knows what reason, they actually tend to be funny? Yeah, this sweatshopped Marco Polo cutout's got some comedic blood in him. They get a surprising amount of mileage out of what's painted as an extremely unlikable ass swab. At face value, well, there is no value. I feel ripped off just looking his way. He doesn't appear to be much of anything. For me at least, that ended up crawling out of the red. Flavio's a stuck-up priss that dodges contribution towards any situation that doesn't benefit him. Upbringer of lame excuses, and more comic relief in a chapter that needed it. The whole punchline is how self-aware the game is of Flavio's uselessness. He's douchey, but in the same way Team Skull is. Nothing but talk. And nobody gives a pogo-sticking fuck about his shitty attempts to act important. And that leads to good dialogue. Chapter 5 has some of the funniest character interactions, in my humblest opinion, and Flavio's directly to thank for that. He may not be integral to the plot for very long, but sometimes the best job to have is making others smile. The audience loves the Flavs. Let's hope that floats your boat, cause that shit's toast if he boards it. Know what surprises me? We're 3 segments in, and still talking side characters. I expected to start rolling out the red carpet much sooner than this. Fuck it. Little more time away from Le Paparazzi'll do us some good. I'd say my favorite of the small fry is a mystery, but everyone and their uncle's succulent fried chalupa knows how awesome Pennington is. Pop quiz. How many Ben dollar bills you gonna make me throw at the screen? Cause me sees a penguin wearing a deer stalker. Why can't I have him? Maybe it's out of pure dumb luck, but most turkeys basted in Sherlock Holmes flavor always end up tasting decent. At worst, sorry Basil, but your match has been met. And toasted. This quaint little bumpty is akin to Flavio, in the sense that he's self-important and full of himself, albeit more hushed, with a fun sense of style. They play his only slight incompetence pretty cool and tongue-in-cheek. The word I'm looking for is smartass. Judging from the magnifying glass, he sees the fun in that. I fucking love Pennington's dialogue and collected demeanor. It genuinely feels as though he believes he can do no wrong, that he's the prestigious mentor of Mario, and is single-handedly solving the mystery of Excess Express. Hell, he comments on Mario's discoveries as if they were elementary shit, or rudimentary, as he states, even though he actually just stands around, likely daydreaming about his self-inserted Scooby-Doo headcanon. Yeah, bitch. Where were you when the mayor was murdered? Luigi? Did you just call me Luigi? Oh my god, thank you. Give the boy a bugle, damn it. With any topic, there's always gonna be the obvious choices. Making top 10 Pop Tart flavors? No shit, Aquaman's gonna be on there. And ooh, look at this dumbass making top 10 Paper Mario characters. Bitch, give it up. Obviously, the X-Fucks nom that cake. No, but they get a corner slice. When the X that marks the spot sneaks into sight, what you gonna do? You fucking dig it, Leinstein. As much as I drool over Thousand Year Door for its mythical accent, the hints of sci-fi turn this into an addiction. The X-Nauts, more specifically Lord Crump and Sir Grotus, augment this story with much appreciated variety. Both share a spot for just how much I get out of their presence. Crump, whose name alone turns me into a Snickers bar, is a great comedic distraction. This is the type of fuck you'd see in Saturday morning cartoons. A big-talkin', foolhardy lunk that tries way too hard, way too often. Loves giant robots, too. And with all the spectacular fails and chuckle-huck-pucky quips considered, he's very Eggman-ish, and I love that shit. Contrast doesn't get any less extreme as we inch closer to his boss. Grotus is bar none the most depraved character in Mario history. This cybernetic psycho could make gets us cringe with just how revolting and demented he proves himself to be. He plays implausibly dirty and cares for nothing but conquest, torturing characters we grow attached to, and even banking on demonic possession to get his way. They make you hate his fucking guts, and I say bravo. The top ranks amongst the X-Nauts cover a huge scope in villainous appeal. Whether tame or savage, there's something here for everyone. Can't lie, I'm still pretty mad at myself for making that no previously discussed series staples rule. Do I dare counterpick with bitch fit? Well, I'm still talking about a mainstay if it kills my bitch ass. Well, there's always Peach. What? Oh god. So, this happened. Everybody loves to scapegoat this broad as the bloody death of Mario storytelling. And it's warranted. Partly because her character's intentionally sterile for the sake of I have no fucking clue. One page into any one of the Paper Marios, and you'll find all that trashed potential was actually recycled. A genuine nod of approval must be had. Paper Peach is a long-awaited and a damn fine reason to admire the pretty princess. Finally being in a worthwhile story means that we now get some time to know this dainty damsel. And goddamn, not only is Peach delightful in her mannerisms, she's notably assertive, even when held hostage, be it on a high-tech moon base or classic Bowser HQ. She never lets anyone push her around. Hell, anybody she allies herself with is given plenty of help, thanks to her surreal eagerness to unfuck the shitty situation. She helps a lot. I can't believe this is Peach we're talking about. Where the hell was this princess for the last quarter century? Oh right, smashing ass. She's seriously awesome, and really should be the standard depiction. I know she's still technically a damsel in distress for the majority of her screen time, but that title isn't an excuse for being nothing more than a finish line, more competent cutie, less plot device. God damn it! A criticism I've anticipated this collection of uploads to be tagged with is excessive 1000-year-door dick riding. Well, it ain't gay if it's made of cardboard. Why you hatin'? Nevertheless, let's see if we can appease those Paper Mario 64 fans that probably feel left out. I enjoy its characters just fine, but none of them strike a unique chord. I oughta cut myself for saying that, cause I just remembered. The Koopa Bros are a thing. Does the Mario series roofie the subtlety before screwing it? Cause it almost looks like they're trying to mask this. Spoiler alert, nobody cares, guys. It's a nerd's dream to see shit like this. This quartet of quirky quacks is what you'd call a fan favorite, for reasons I'm sure nobody could guess. The reference to TMNT is Professor frankly, hilarious, and the lack of competence really brings the joke home. Half-assed? No, more like quarter-assed. They ain't mutants, they ain't ninja, and the lack of shitty slaying doesn't raise the teenage flag. Someone just fed his turtles too many vegetables. The Koopa Bros are 95% attitude and 5% bandana. Is it any wonder why they're the first chapter boss you fight? Take these as compliments. Sometimes you just need some silly characters. Even in an RPG, who cares if they suck at their jobs when the punchline scored some hits? I laughed. Whoever said bootlegs can't be premium? We could have done without that rematch fake out though. Being a contrary hokey puck may be a daring adventure on par with unfiltered Google searches, but I do have a countdown ethic to abide by. As we revisit that expect the expected custom again, you can finally wipe off that look of disapproval. The respect begins now. In the race to find my favorite partner, the starter pistol is strong enough to kill, barring Bowser, cause he's kinda the fucking king. This is my favorite Koopa. I've never had a pet turtle, but with this softie at my side, I'm 80% there. Koops is adorable, and in the most endearing way possible. I see a bit of my younger self in this relaxed reptile. Despite living in such a happy-looking place, Coop starts off incredibly meek and shy on account of lost connections with his dad. And although mine didn't go off to fight a cardboard dragon, I relate to this weakness. The little guy eventually kicks the ass of his fears and buddies up with Mario to take down Hooktail in the name of his pops and his dear Koopy-Koo. Can I please hug him? Watching this baby turtle crawl his way to the water is a beautiful sight. Though he didn't do it by himself, the fateful choice he saw through to the end is admirable bravery and strong development on an already very likable character. And speaking personally, I find this story inspirational to anybody else that walks in identical shoes. Above all, he's so innocent. You know, after all these years of seeing army Koopas hiding in shells and running like bitches, makes you wonder, who's really the troopa here? Dementia. Oh god, I'm scared to speak. There's a special place in hell for plebes that don't worship the marvelous master of dimensions. Sorry to say, but I already have my favorite couch down there, and I kinda wanna lay on it. Let's go, big boy. Is it any surprise that the storybook counterpart to Mario and Luigi's breakout baddie reared his beautiful, beautiful face? Don't be clowning! Dementia is celebrated for his signature brand of charm, cunning, and genuinely imposing aura. His appeal is very strong, in ways identical to Fawful, covering every angle of insanity he does with one-to-one contrast, trading in scientific talent for magical prowess, and peppering his eccentric dialogue with similes as opposed to metaphors. Not to mention, they share the same kind of role, an overachieving accomplice to a villainous figurehead that stole the show and our hearts. To be clear, I mean no disrespect to Dementia with these comparisons. If anything, it's more reason to cheer. Hell, his success story was finished first, so there's that. But he's number 3 for a reason. My only complaint is an ideal complaint. I wanted so much more of him. Not only was he in just one game, his stage presence in that game isn't that strong until you near the end. So his time in the sun feels disappointingly short-lived, even if it is glorious. When the worst thing I can say about the guy is more please, there's your cue to start bowing. Whoever pulled the Joker card, you're winner. It took 8 whole entries to reveal my favorite partner. That's... fuck. Was nigh impossible to keep my stupid green mouth clamped shut for that long. But we're here, and I can finally blab on about Vivian. I love this character. I goddamn love this character. The baby black sheep of the Shadow Siren trio is an admirable oddball, and one of the most realistically written Mario characters I've ever seen. True, it's a pretty out there design, but that's a detail overshadowed by an extremely empathetic soul. Similar to Cammy, Vivian's treated like a bootleg dime store piñata, getting roasted to smithereens by her bitch older sister at every turn. It's hard not to relate with someone bullied by family. The poor little lass eventually gets her chance to pull through alongside Mario, joining the cause simply because you were nice to her. The whole time, I was happily nodding. She genuinely feels like a new friend you made. I think my favorite thing about Vivian is her warm personality. This is what you call a cutie. It doesn't matter if she's at the ass of Beldam's scoldings or aiding in the confrontation of Dupless. She's always soft and gentle. She's a little shy, but always wanting to help out. I realize that's not a very unique palette of colors, but god damn it, let me have nice things. My favorite female Mario character, even to this day. Keep your friends close, everyone. Let it be carved into the stars, paper or otherwise, the finale of our dearest franchise of the hour shares with us a ruthless turmoil, keeping both of our dual halves in balance. Light and dark, right and wrong, Mario and RPG. We conclude with one poor soul's failure to stabilize all three. Black! Black! He who counts down, be down with the count. Deep down, Count Bleck is an A-class antagonist, armed with an incredible character design and poignant profile. A rich, beautiful painting within a rogue's gallery that boasts mostly minimalistic and very few abstract pieces. I find it impossible to not admire this snickering gem. Born as a prince to a tribe of malevolent ancients, Lord Blumiere found love in the form of Timpani, a human girl the prince's own father later wiped the memory of and banished to another dimension out of petty prejudice. Upon discovery, Blumiere forsake his own happiness and declared all of existence meaningless with his lady love gone forever. He stole the fabled Dark Prognosticus and destroyed both his tribe and homeworld, hell-bent on doing the very same to all worlds. Fuck! Is this still Mario we're talking about here? Count Bleck is #1, not only for his chaotic Shakespearean backstory, but also for how compelling he really is. Heartbreak is beyond relatable, and the domino effect it can spawn is a terrifying reality none of us are immune to. In an admirable stroke of writing, he's not demonized. The game respects the sad truth that he's just a tragic figure that fell victim to unrelenting emotions and unthinkable power. I love this shit, man. Bleck's the bad guy Mario storytelling needed, but will never, ever deserve. This is being Fawful's Minion. Halfway done, stay tuned for more fun. Ciao!